Sure. Below is a detailed script for a YouTube video on the 1-cent coin, including its history, value, and some of the rare, high-value 1-cent coins. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of 1-cent coins, those tiny bits of metal that are often tossed aside, but have a surprisingly rich history and, believe it or not, some serious value in the right circumstances. So, grab your magnifying glasses, because we're going to take a deep dive into the history, the value, and the rare finds of the 1-cent coin. Let's get started. Let's start with the basics. The 1-cent coin, also known as the penny, has been around for centuries. The first penny was introduced by the U.S. government in 1793, making it one of the oldest coins still in circulation today. At that time, it was made of copper and bore a design that symbolized liberty. The design featured a bust of Lady Liberty on the front, with an inscription that read Liberty, parent of science and industry. But of course, the penny we know today looks a lot different. Over the years, the 1-cent coin has gone through many design changes, adjustments in size, and changes in metal content. Let's take a quick tour of some of the most iconic versions of the penny. The first major redesign of the penny came in 1909, when President Abraham Lincoln was chosen to appear on the front of the coin to celebrate his 100th birthday. That design, known as the Lincoln wheat penny, remained in circulation until 1958. These wheat pennies were made of 95% copper, with the reverse side featuring 2 stalks of wheat, symbolizing America's agricultural roots. It's not just a historical relic, collectors love them. Some of the early years of the Lincoln wheat penny, especially the 1909 SVDB, are highly sought after, and they can be worth a pretty penny, if you know where to look. In 1959, the Lincoln wheat penny was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial penny to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This new design, featuring the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, would remain the standard design until 2008. Then, in 2009, to mark the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint issued a series of special edition pennies, with 4 different reverse designs showing important moments in Lincoln's life. The final redesign, which we see today, shows a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, with a shield and the inscription E pluribus unum on the reverse. Now, when we think of a 1-cent coin today, it might not seem like much. After all, you can't even buy a stick of gum with it anymore. But the value of a penny can be a lot more than just its face value. While most pennies in circulation today are worth exactly 1 cent, there are rare pennies that can be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. Let's talk about some of these rare finds. First, there's the famous 1943 copper penny. During World War II, the U.S. Mint switched from using copper to steel to make pennies, so that copper could be used for ammunition. However, a few copper pennies were accidentally struck that year, and those coins are now worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. One of these rare pennies was sold at auction for over $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, the next time you find a penny lying around, you might want to check it carefully. Another highly valuable coin is the 1909 SVDB Lincoln wheat penny. The S represents the mint mark from San Francisco, and the VDB stands for the designer's initials, Victor David Brenner. The 1909 SVDB penny is incredibly rare, with only about 484,000 of them struck, and it can fetch upwards of $1,500 in mint condition. So, why do people collect these pennies? Well, many collectors are drawn to the historical significance of the 1-cent coin. It represents the story of America, from its humble beginnings to modern times. Each penny tells a little piece of the country's history. And then, of course, there's the thrill of the hunt. Whether it's searching through rolls of pennies for that elusive rare coin or discovering a hidden gem at a flea market, coin collecting is an exciting hobby. Now, let's talk about something that's been a hot topic for years. Should we get rid of the penny altogether? Some argue that the cost of production for a penny is more than its face value, especially when it comes to the cost of materials and minting. Some countries, like Canada, have already phased out their 1-cent coin. But here in the US, the penny still remains in circulation, despite some calling for its removal. So, the 1-cent coin might not be as valuable as it once was, but it still holds a lot of historical and monetary value, especially when you consider the rare ones. Whether you're a collector or just curious about the history of coins, there's no denying that the penny has left its mark on the world, and some of those pennies are definitely worth more than just their face value. Now, the next time you spot a penny on the ground, you might want to pick it up. You never know, it could be the one that makes you a fortune. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the history and value of the 1-cent coin, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny yourself. Until next time, keep on collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.